been working at Mercedes now for 17 years or more. You know, and just what Senator Singleton has stated is something that's very dear and important, and you know, it touches a lot of people and my co-workers hard as far as the temporary workers are concerned. We have temporary workers out there that have been out there for almost 3 years, if not more. They've been given promises saying, hey, you know, if you do this, you have a good chance of coming on. Now here lately, we've gotten to the point where there's another criteria. You know, these team members, what I call them team members, 3 years. You know, what I look at is, as a team member, you should work together. If there's a side-by-side job that you're doing and they're capable of doing, and doing it as good as, if not better than some of the permanent workers, they should have an opportunity to work as a full-time worker and have the same benefits that we do. They don't have it. You know, I was always taught to have compassion for others, and that's what we should start thinking about. Is, you know, do you have compassion for your fellow team member? And I consider those as my team member. You know, but this is something that we have struggled over for 17 years. You know, and I feel that until I leave Mercedes, I will always want a union, because I think that that's the only way that we can get what is necessary. We'll have a voice. Right now, we really don't have a voice as to what goes on a day-to-day basis. You know, and that's something that we've been striving for 17 years, and we will continue to do that until we're successful and unionized. What we're asking is that our employer, Mercedes, actually give us the opportunity. We've been intimidated. They use scare tactics. They scare the rest of my fellow team members. Overall, I feel like if we had the opportunity to freely express ourselves and enlighten the team members on the importance of being in a union, we would be unionized. But until we have that opportunity to say, hey, you are truly neutral, and that's all I'm asking, is that Mercedes be neutral, and we have not seen that. I'll turn this over to my fellow team member, Jim Spitzley.
Good afternoon. My name is Jim Spitzley. I myself, too, have been here over 17 years as an employee with Mercedes-Benz. I do also work in quality audit. We do offline inspections on the vehicles that we produce. I am here also in support of the charges that were filed through the NLRB against our company, Mercedes-Benz. Some of the issues that we have gone through as far as the charges with our fellow co-workers throughout the plant, this has to be stopped. We do not want our, like I said, like George had mentioned, our team members being intimidated, fear being given in place of them, threatening remarks about them wanting to join a union or even talk about a union at the plant. There have also been incidents where team members have been threatened to be fired, and if not, not getting a promotion within the company if they got anything to do with the union or signing a card. Like was said previous, we do want a voice in our workplace. We do want to be able to decide things on a daily basis in our work areas, or with the company, or with our medical, even our 401k plans or retirement plans, stuff like that. But we don't have that. It's all decided for us. And as far as the temporary workers go, Mercedes needs to stop the unfair practice of hiring the temporary workers on a long-term basis that they are doing at this present time. They do need to be on the same level as a full-time team member. They're only getting half the pay and half the benefits. I have even a bigger stake in this with a son that's been employed for almost 4 years out of high school and was told he was not going to be hired as a full-time team member. So basically he's going to be a permanent temp. But this, you know, like I said, this practice we need to limit, minimize to a small amount. You know, whether it be 60, 90 days for a temporary, but they do need full-time status, because it not only does it hurt them, it hurts the community as a whole, they're not coming into the area as far as giving to the community if they're not making full-time benefits and pay. If they were neutral within our workplace at MUSI, we'd already have a union in place. And right now we're still striving to do the best we can to give what we can do and get a union in at Mercedes. But without the principles being followed, I think, we got our work cut out for us.